glad you could join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Oregon State Beavers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And the Rebels headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon State's offense will have first crack at this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. And he'll be matched up on the other side with another guy who's one of the most productive running backs in the game.
And man, oh man, if times change, when you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These two guys, been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about my NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won, I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Boy, you talk about playing with fire, man. That was really, really close to being a safety, and that is exactly what you want to do. When they're backed up in this black zone, man, you want to be aggressive. You want to try to go get some points. They were aggressive. They got to him, got him on the ground, and Palmer, that could have been a really bad start to this football.
Yeah, great job by the defense. Now, if you're this quarterback, you need to have a clock in your head going off quickly because you know in this situation, this D-line playing with their hair on fire. They're playing with their ears pinned back. They're going to be coming after you. If you throw it again and it's not open right away, you better have a plan to get rid of it quickly out of bounds and not take a safety.
This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Next, going for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Power ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they tacked on the extra point.
7, Oregon State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for running room. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're all over him. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Using his legs, it's Lacey.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run him again. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Hands it off. Nice move to keep running. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Turning it on. The 20, 10, touchdown Beavers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved. And the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
Number 35, set to kick this one.
Bringing it back. coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back because that was a touchdown and he dropped it.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it down the left. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The Beavers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Rebels offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Run in the red zone. It's Daniels. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Cuts it upfield. It's Lacy. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Just feeds the running back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. All over him immediately. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Out wide left, it's Bauer. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Rebels sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Lacy. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's there to make the stop. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Drives inside. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. The Beavers using their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Wants to throw one first. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Beavers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for room. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Delay to the back. It's Lacy. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 5 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
We are just about ready to start the second half. From deep, it's Miller. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with Coach Golding at the half. His running back has started to get in that Heisman conversation, and he is thrilled with the way he's performing. Sometimes hype off the field can be a distraction, but that has not happened. This running back has been locked in, dialed in, and is performing at a high level so far in this game. We'll see if he can keep it up here to start the second half. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Looking for space. It's Lacy. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it on the outside. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Rebels. Into the end zone for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
The Beavers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. There is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Mays. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Running inside. It's Lacey. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to run it. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Lacey. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To the air, it's Bailey. Left side is Alexander. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
Ole Miss 42, Oregon State 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. To the ground, he's got it again. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing there.
He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And you see these across college football, so many opportunities for two-point plays, and now the play sheet gets bigger and bigger, and they wanted to throw, but they just couldn't complete the pass.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Heaves it deep. Pulls it in down the middle. He's loose. Past the all the way. Touchdown, Oregon State.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
Set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Miller. He's got great speed. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. They are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and depleting the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 20. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Wilson. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead, and that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Out wide right, it's Thomas. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's the first thing that's really gone right this afternoon. You got a big deficit. You haven't hit the quarterback very often. You need to change that around. Good start of the second half here. Make him feel uncomfortable.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Out wide left, it's Odom. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Making the adjustment on the play. Needs it here on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Tough run here. It's Lacy. Quick spin on the run. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And he punches it in the end zone, and man, oh man, has this running back been impressive. Just the amounts of licks he's taken and just kept moving forward. Like, they made no bones about it, Palmer. They were going to run the football, and they did. They gave it to him over and over again. The defense knew it was coming, and he still performed.
It's incredible. The head coach called him into his office earlier in the week, and he said, look, we are going to force feed you the football. You have to carry this for us on our way to victory. And he was glad to accept that challenge. He did it today, David. He took a beating. He is going to need the ice tub. He's going to need cryotherapy. He's going to need a good stretch, and he needs some sleep. But, man, did he ever deliver for his offense and his team.
One more play to pad the stats. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this